Hello and welcome to Coffee with the Journalist, a podcast by One Pitch featuring the tech industry's most well-known journalists. The goal of our show is to uncover the real person behind the real stories you love to read. We discuss their beat and news coverage, what their inbox looks like, and a whole lot more. On today's show, we're joined by Macy Williams, a senior shopping editor for POPSUGAR. As her bio says, she literally shops for a living and writes about the best fashion, beauty, fitness, and home products. On the episode, Macy shares about the hundreds of pitches she receives and how relevant they are to her beat, the way she builds relationships with PR pros, and more. Let's hear more from Macy on today's episode.
Welcome, everyone, to Coffee with the Journalists. We actually have a journalist today who's drinking coffee. Macy Williams, thank you for being here.
Hi.
You are now the senior reporter over at POPSUGAR of shopping. Did I get that right?
Yes, senior shopping editor at POPSUGAR.
Oh, gosh.
Close enough.
We just spent about 5 minutes looking at this article you did on wedding dresses, 54 best wedding dresses, which happen to be remarkably most of them on sale right now, as you would imagine.
Yep.
Fun piece. How long did that one take you?
I definitely spent a little more time on that one. I took a few hours just because, you want to get all the good deals for everyone. It's definitely hard to be a bride in this current climate. So
yeah,
took some time.
It's a great roundup.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, let's jump into this, Miss Macy. First off, how does your inbox look? Is it slammed with pitches? Is it hundreds of them? What do you do?
It's slammed with pitches. When I sit at my desk at 9 a.m., there's 200 to 300 emails in my inbox.
How many are pitches?
80 to 90% of them.
Oh, wow. That's a high percent. Okay, that's high. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So what do you do? What do you do?
That's my first thing. I can't concentrate on anything else until I get that to zero. So I'm a zero inbox person, hands down.
Oh, you're one of the rare ones here.
Yes. I cannot think unless that little inbox button doesn't have a number
You and Ryan Mack.
Oh, really?
Same thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Viciously, like within 10-minute increments, he likes to be at zero. How quick do you get to zero?
Well, in the morning, it'll take me about 30 to 45 minutes to go through all those pitches. To be honest, I'm deleting half of them because they have nothing to do.
Yep.
Up and coming Instagram star dropped a new single. And I'm like, I'm a shopping editor. No, I'm not going to write about that.
What's the weirdest one you saw this week, would you say? Like off-topic one?
Ooh, this week. I think someone sent me a pitch about like this dusting device to clean your air conditioning vents, which is definitely not a POPSUGAR-y.
No.
And then I get a lot of like micro influencers looking to be featured in some way on POPSUGAR.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like a lot of the smaller influencers now have PR agencies trying to boost their, visual.
Wait, the micro ones?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Less than 10,000?
I would say like 10 to 50,000 follower type range. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's news to me. I have not heard that. Wow.
Yeah. But then I also label the PR people that I work with a lot. I make sure they're labeled so I don't miss their pitches.
Okay. So that's a sorting mechanism you have.
Right. Those are the first ones I look at.
Okay. Now, how does one get to be on that high first dibs list? You met them in person, you like them, what happens?
Being a shopping editor, I feel like those PR relationships are some of the most important relationships I have in editorial. So I work with PR a lot on product releases. If they're going to give me some really good intel about something before it drops, if they work with great brands that I trust, I've definitely developed some great relationships over the years. And those are the PR people that I'm keeping an eye out for. And also, I like their pitches because they really know what I'm going to write about. They understand the brand.
Yeah.
And they're not going to pitch me crazy stuff.
Yeah. Now, you have also been now more than 6 years at POPSUGAR. Does that make you one of the longest standing over there? That's a long time at one outlet.
Yes.
For today's climate.
In the millennial generation, everyone thinks I'm crazy.
Yeah.
But honestly, every time I felt like I've, fulfilled all the challenges in a position at POPSUGAR, they've been very accommodating and giving me a new challenge and a new role. I was an intern my last semester of college in 2014. And then they hired me as an editorial assistant that summer.
For the living section.
Yes. And then I worked as an assistant editor on Smart Living and Love and Sex for a couple years, which was very interesting.
I would imagine.
Lots of interesting interviews. I got to travel a lot, which was fun. And then when they decided 3 years ago that they wanted to start a shop section, they asked me if I wanted to join it, and I was so on board. I usually was the one doing a lot of the gift guides. I love shopping. If you want a recommendation on something, I will talk to you about it for 45 minutes. I don't care. I'm so happy about it. So I was thrilled to do that.
It's like a dream. It sounds like a dream.
Honestly, for someone who loves to write, who loves editorial, and who also loves to shop, there's not a better job.
That's fantastic. And you just recently, actually, this is a few weeks old here, but you just had the your gift guide that just got posted too.
Yes, my summer in place.
So your summer, exactly. Social distant appropriate. I got to check that one out.
There's just a lot of people, looking for ways to show people they care.
Yeah.
And obviously there's more ways beyond buying people things, but when there was graduations coming up, a lot of birthdays. And so that was just a cool way to get our entire editorial department together and recommend different gifts and different products that you may not necessarily know about.
Yeah.
And I love it because it's a great way to feature a lot of DTC.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You mentioned summering in place. Yes. Quite true. How do you go about deciding what stories you do? What's kind of your process?
I feel like I'm going to give you a long answer.
That's great. We want a long answer. I mean, how does it start? How did the summer one take place, for example? Or did you that's the one I always do?
I think of shopping content falling under 3 different content buckets. The first one is SEO, so search engine optimization, and things people are looking for on Google. So I'm looking at Google Trends every single day to see what needs we can fulfill for our readers through our shopping content. And one thing people were looking for is what or how can I gift people things while we're social distancing? So that's where that came about. And then that's also, a bunch of Euphoria stars are wearing colored eyeliner. So everyone's looking for colored eyeliner. So I'm going to do a roundup of different colored eyeliners.
That's right.
Harry Styles' knit sweater was going viral on TikTok. So we did a bunch of knit
That's right.
sweater content, that sort of thing. And then the second content bucket would be product releases, which could be anything from Nike coming out with a super cool new sneaker that everyone's going to freak out about. H&M releasing a sustainable dress line. So things like that. And that's really where the PR relationships come in too. Those are the sorts of things we're writing about when new stuff comes up. And then the last content bucket, which is my favorite, is product reviews.
Yes.
So things that me and my editors have tested ourselves, whether it be organically, just randomly buying something and loving it, or a PR person pitching a cool new product and us getting a first look at it or testing it out. And those are really fun because we get to do original photos and really get our hands on the products that we're writing about.
Now, do you just seriously randomly will get something, go wow, I really like this, let me do a review? Does that happen?
Every week. Oh yeah. There's this really cool UK based brand called Never Fully Dressed. They have awesome dresses. I was curious. I bought a wrap dress from them and it's the most flattering wrap dress I've ever tried. So I'm going to write a review about it in a couple weeks.
Great.
There's a lot of beauty stuff we've tried. I mean, we're all slathering our faces with stuff every day anyway. We might as well write about the stuff that works.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm looking at the little kiddie pool in the Spring Flowers backyard cooler from Fun Boy on your gift guide. That is so damn cute.
I would love to put that on my tiny deck.
Yes, there you go. Okay, so it sounds like it comes from all types of places.
Yeah.
And then you're getting down to zero inbox, every day, making sure you appropriately categorize. By the way, do you just fully delete, like you never see another email ever again, or do you ever file pitches?
I definitely star pitches that I know I can come back to, especially if I can't give them an answer right now and if I'll have the bandwidth to cover something, or I know it's not relevant right now, especially with COVID.
Yep.
There's some things I'm not going to write about right now, but maybe in the fall or next year I will. So I've got a lot of starred pitches that I hold on to as well.
Okay. So stars, okay. Yeah, you're organized on it.
Today's interview will continue after this brief message brought to you by OnePitch. Are you curious to learn more about the unique ways OnePitch helps connect journalists with brands and sources? Head to onepitch.co for more information about how we're helping each side save time and connect more effectively. Sign up for your free account today. Now, back to today's episode.
Well, how about a word association?
Okay.
Little section. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm going to give you a word. You tell me the first thing.
Okay.
Here we go. Food.
Pizza, always.
Yes. Drink.
Whiskey, but only because I'm looking at my bar cart right now.
Hobby.
Sewing.
Shoes.
Too many. That's 2 words, but.
No, we'll take it. Beauty.
Vitamin C.
Fitness.
Leggings.
Bay Area.
Home.
Now, here's the one I'm surprised they put this on the list. Fenty.
Oh, everything.
That's why they put it on the list, I'm sure. Makeup.
Favorite.
Cats.
Evil. Talking about mine in particular.
Yeah. Everyone, in case you didn't know, she's got the most evil cat in San Francisco, allegedly. We could talk about that in a second. Okay. Journalism.
Heart.
That's the first time I've heard that.
Really?
Pitch. Yes, pitch.
Tons.
Inbox.
0.
Damn straight. Yes. Okay. What's with the cat? Tell us.
I have a cat. His name is Blue.
Okay.
Animal lovers are going to shake their heads in shame because I named him Blue because when he was a kitten, his eyes were blue.
Oh.
Little did I know cat eyes change color and now his eyes are like yellow. So that was the first warning sign that I was doing something wrong. He's just crazy. I love him like a troubled son.
Yeah. There's a picture of you on Instagram with the stroller and he's in there and the eyes of like demon.
I tried the stroller once. A, he hated it. B, everyone looked at me like I'd lost my mind.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, the stroller has remained in the closet since that test.
Yeah. Well, the visual of the cat, please, everyone, just do yourself a favor. Check that out. Eyes of death on that cat and that stroller. Anyway.
Windows to his soul.
Well, tell us, what do you read? Obviously POPSUGAR, of course, but what else are you reading for fun, for work, for anything besides pitches?
Sure, yeah. My favorite site, every morning I look at The Cut. I love The Cut.
Yes.
I love the writers. They have such a gift at making like really simple, impactful headlines, which I love. Mm-hmm. I'm obsessed. For fashion, I love Man Repeller. I'm a day one Man Repeller stan.
Nice.
Still get subscriptions to magazines, all of them.
Yes, me too. You get all those, okay?
My coffee table is stacked high. Books I'm reading. Right now, I'm actually reading The Last Black Unicorn by Tiffany Haddish, which is hilarious. I highly recommend. I've been looking for funny stuff right now while we're all cooped up at home. I want to read and binge funny stuff.
Yeah, lighter stuff.
Yeah.
I like it. What do I have? Oh, We Are Never Meeting in Real Life, Samantha Earby. It has a cat that's pissed on the cover, by the way.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
It's fantastic. It's her personal essays. It is roll over on the floor. I've had like many burst out loud like laughs from it.
I love a good rec. I'm gonna add it to my cart.
Yes, she has had a couple of bestsellers on the New York Times list. And it's very light stuff for the most part. Lovely.
Awesome.
So you're reading everything.
I'm a big reader. I have a very robust bookcase.
I love it. Good. What about your thoughts on the future of journalism?
So a lot of journalists see the future as very bleak, I feel like right now, and I don't. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's because I'm on the side of revenue diversification in this whole big media world, but I see affiliate shopping content as a great way to diversify revenue for big media sites where you're not sacrificing the journalism. You know, we have partnerships with brands and are making revenue from those partnerships, but I'm not sacrificing my integrity when I'm writing about them. Mm-hmm. I'm still writing things I would recommend, I would write about anyway. And it's a great way for media to get in on making more money, which is what we all need right now to avoid layoffs and downsizing and the way the landscape is changing right now. So from my point of view, I'm excited and hopeful for the future of journalism. But I do also get why a lot of my journalist friends are feeling a little defeated and exhausted right now from what's going on in the world.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I have to say, this season we've done, season 1, we had very doom and gloom answers to this question. This season has been shockingly different.
Really?
And much more on the positive side. Mm-hmm. And like resoundingly, of varying degrees, but optimistic and hopeful. And it's been cool to hear.
That's awesome. That makes me happy. I'm not the only one out there excited to write for many more years.
You are definitely not. So then, do you ever have folks that ask you, like college students, like, oh, hey, how do I break in? Or should I do it? Should I get a journalism degree?
Oh, yeah. All the time.
What do you say?
I say do as many internships as you can. That's like my number one recommendation to anyone breaking into journalism. Participate in your college publication. One internship, unfortunately, isn't enough anymore because everyone's doing them. You need to do a few.
That's right.
I went to San Francisco State, which has an awesome journalism program. Mm-hmm. And I live in the area, so a lot of rising seniors tend to reach out to me, especially around this time of year. They're like, I have 1 year left. I need to find a job. What do I do? And I would say, do the internships. I'm honestly not sure. It'll be curious to see how internships are handled this year with social distancing. We're all working from home.
Yeah.
But I mean, we still need the help. We still need people to transcribe interviews and help us build articles and do a lot of the work that takes up a lot of time and is really important still, and you'll learn a lot from. So hopefully the internships won't dwindle.
How many interns would you take on, let's say, a semester or a summer?
I think it really varies on our content goals for that quarter, year, etc. We've had everywhere from 2 to, I think at one point we had like 5 or 6 when we were like really doubling down on content. It really depends, but internships are awesome. It's such a great way. And I would also say, don't be afraid to ask to write. I think a lot of interns are terrified to ask if they can get in on the action, but your clips are going to be everything, you know, when you go out into the real world. So
I haven't heard that before. So you'll have interns that will actually write a byline, write an actual piece?
Oh, yeah, all the time. And
oh, wow.
All it takes is one awesome clip for us to give you more and more and more opportunities, you know, and a lot of interns, including myself, I'm an example of an intern who became an employee.
Exactly.
It's an opportunity to say like, hey, I can do this. Hire me, please.
Yeah. Wow. How proud must you be that first day you get your first article up on a national outlet?
Oh my God. I was quivering, I remember.
Oh, yeah. It's a big deal. It's
very exciting.
Oh, that's great. Well, for all those potential interns out there, you heard it. You got to reach out, got to get in, do a couple internships. Hopefully you're writing for your papers. Everyone still needs help. So that's good. Well, let's play, Macy, if you're down for it, our favorite part, which is our Mad Lib, which sometimes turns out to be shockingly accurate.
Ooh.
So we'll see how this one goes if you're down.
I can't wait. Let's do it.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. First off, and I'm going to type them down. What's just a catchphrase?
Like my own catchphrase?
It's sure, you could do your own.
How about, but is it shoppable? That's what I ask about every article anyone pitches. But is it shoppable?
Now, what does that mean? Like, can I click to buy it right now?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, very good. All right. How about a journalist scare phrase?
Libel.
Oh, yeah. Oof, yeah. Okay. Empowering journalism buzzword.
Ooh. Trending.
Mm-hmm. There you go. What about an adjective?
Ludicrous.
Great. Part of a pitch.
Virtual desk side.
Okay, another adjective. Yeah, another adjective.
Sassy.
And another part of a pitch.
How about just bubbling this back up? Or bubbling this back up?
God. Gross. Sorry. Okay, I'll keep to myself. Amount of time.
3 hours.
Okay. What about another adjective?
Frothy.
Good one. Some people get really stumped on these, which I find so ironic because these are all writers or journalists. Okay. Singular noun.
Chicken. I don't know why that was the first thing that came to my head.
Great. And then a topic.
A topic. How about DTC, direct to consumer?
Then we need a verb ending in ing.
I feel like you're getting weird insight inside my brain. Body rolling.
Body rolling. Awesome. And then just a verb, and then we're done.
SWAT.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Oh, this is going to be a good one.
I'm so excited.
All right. To me, journalism but is it shoppable? It consists of libel and trending on the daily. If a pitch has a ludicrous virtual desk side request, I will absolutely respond to it. However, if a pitch has a sassy, just bubbling this back up, you can expect no reply from me. If 3 hours goes by and you still don't get an email back from me, you can just assume I'm not frothy about it. The best stories always have chickens and are usually about direct to consumer. Best way to reach me is by body rolling it to me, but you can also swap me.
Oh my God. Please don't pitch me about chickens. That was not a clue.
Oh, I hope you get an emoji or something. That'd be great.
That's amazing.
Well, thank you, Macy. This has been so fun.
Thank you so much. It was so fun to talk to you.
Yes, and congrats on the new updated role because now you're senior shopping editor, which is fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Coffee with the Journalist featuring Macy Williams from POPSUGAR. If you like our show, make sure to subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and please leave us a review if you enjoyed what you heard today. If you'd like to learn more about One Pitch, head to our website at onepitch.co to see the unique ways we're helping journalists and public relations professionals start great stories. We'll be back next week with an all-new guest and even more insights about the tech journalists you want to learn more about. Until then, start great stories.